Steve Bowers and
Cassandra Fuller.
welcome you to 6 in the City. It's good to see you back. Still got on the orange.
I'm loving the shoes.
Well, anyway,
So from this point forward, with that
Pam,
orange shirt goes the orange shoes.
I told Pam I'd wear the shirt till the Vols lost. I didn't know it was open dates in Kent State on that schedule.
Yeah. Or you just make sure you keep it clean.
Well, we got a full show today. Some old friends of ours coming back here.
We do. Lindsay Dawkins with the Greater Jackson Chamber is here. They've got a whole list of events going on this month, so she's going to tell us about that. Mulata Moba is here. She is with Matima Ministries organization because she is having her 14th annual Taste of Congo. It's coming up October the 12th.
I told her that wasn't a good idea. That wasn't going to work.
I know, but look at here, 14 years
14 years later.
We'll find out how to get tickets. And then we're going to be speaking with Bree Houston, Curtis Mormon, and Lisa Peoples about the American Red Cross Community Adaptation Program. Then also, Tate Cronin is here. He is with the UT Gardens because it's Fall in the Gardens coming up right around the corner, October 3rd and 4th. Lots of things going on there. You're not going to want to miss that. And then we have Kylie Cartwright, Sophia Evans, and a mad scientist, Charlie Felton, here with us because the Aero Athletics is getting ready to present their House of Misfits Aerial Arts Halloween Showcase. It's coming up. And I think they're in a new location, too. So we'll find out about that. And then To Worship is here.
That's right. First time with us.
Yes.
We'll be talking to them later in the show.
Right. They're going to be entertainment as well as we're going to have communication
with them. A lot of these
them,
events we're talking about are coming up this week. It's the 1st of October. Hard to believe.
I know.
And we'll be right back with this 6 in the City.
I'm Mark Taylor. I'm the owner of Renew Biomedical Services based out of here in Jackson, Tennessee. We're a provider of biomedical services for medical professionals. At Renew Biomedical, our use of telecom is of utmost importance. We have to reach our customers in a timely fashion so we can diagnose and service their equipment needs. So EPlus Broadband allows Renew Biomedical to connect effectively with our customers in whichever way they choose, via email, phone, Skype, teleconferencing, in any way you can imagine.
Every child follows a path in life. For many, that path will lead them to a door that gives them a place to grow, to learn, to belong, a place to forge their future. Because while many doors open, these doors transform. They did for us. Support your local Boys and Girls Clubs. Great futures start here.
Honey, what I think you need is a socket wrench.
I played JV basketball.
I'm sorry. I don't think it looks right.
This is good, and it's all good, baby.
Is it really all good?
If you love me enough to routinely test your handyman skills, not to mention the strength of your marriage, then of course you'll visit nhtsa.gov/therightseat to make sure I'm in the right car seat.
I'm gonna call my dad.
We start with Lindsay Dawkins, who is with us from the Greater Jackson Chamber.
It's a mouthful. It is a mouthful.
I always want to throw that. It was an area chamber or something, right? I always
Old habits die hard, right?
Greater Jackson Chamber. When we see Lindsay, she was a rifle for many years. We'd start talking about construction. Right?
I know.
Which is a huge success this year.
Just happened. I heard it was great. I hate that I missed it. It
you
is
were
the
actually
first
out of town.
one,
This is your first one
in probably a decade that I have missed. And so I heard
we're
it was
here to talk
great.
about the chamber. There are a lot of things coming up with the chamber, and we're going to have the commissioner of Children's Services coming in here.
That's right. So next Friday, October 11th, we have the Breakfast Club event, which is kind of our regional series that we bring in commissioners, state commissioners. And this is Margie Quinn with the Department of Children's Services. And it's at 7:30 a.m. at the Doubletree at Hilton. And it'll be a great topic, just obviously children's services, a lot happening. But Commissioner Quinn, she served with TBI for over 21 years.
Oh, wow.
She has a phenomenal background in what she's done. She started, and I'm going to read just a little bit, she was the Assistant Special Agent in Charge at the TBI for many years. She has served on many commissions, task force within the TBI, and specifically to, she oversaw the Amber Alert. She was the coordinator for that. And so I'm very interested to hear what she has to say in that capacity. And so, yeah, we invite everyone. You can network, make contacts, have some appetizers, and just enjoy seeing their location and just building some connections.
And
but
that's a come and go event,
it is come
right?
and go. It starts at 5, from 5 to 7. But yes, you don't have to stay the whole time, and it's free. No advance registration involved in that one. So just show up and network. That's what that one's for. And then Tuesday, October 22nd, is our Emerging Leaders. That we're calling it Pringles and Preludes. And so this is, you need to be between 22 and 35 for this one. It's not for everybody. I know.
Oh, well.
I know you can fake it and get in. They block me at the. Don't even let him out
You
the
don't think
parking lot.
you don't think you qualify for 35?
I don't think I'm.
The high, upper end.
If I do, my hair will be orange, and there'll be something else going on.
Maybe I can ask for,
An extension.
Yeah.
So tell us about this.
This is co-hosted with the United Way of West Tennessee.
Okay.
And so these emerging leaders, they're going to have an opportunity to tour Kellanova and obviously have some Pringles. And then they're also going to go to the Symphony is on the move at the Jackson Country Club. And so hear the Symphony
Wow,
as well.
that's a
Okay,
big
wow,
deal
that'll be
to
a
tour
nice event.
Kellanova because they usually don't do tours. So
Right. And so this is a
great opportunity.
almost once in a lifetime here because
True.
with you, you're not going to get in very many times. And
That's
so I
true.
would encourage all those 22 to 35 emerging leaders sign up for this. And then we have October 31st, our chamber member breakfast. So this
Okay.
is for our chamber members only. But we are going to be talking about the state games of Tennessee and the developments there and all that's happening and how sign-ups and
Who's going to
sports.
be on that program?
I might be on that one.
And that's going to be the 31st.
October
We're going to have
31st.
you back soon to
That's
talk about
right.
the progress on
Yes.
this.
That's right. Just came back from a conference. We won an award, different
Okay.
things. So we got
Nice.
so a lot of events. But go to our website jacksontn.com/calendar. You'll find all the details. Register in advance for these because there's some that are getting filled up.
Filled
Women
up,
in
right.
business, over
So be
100
sure to take
people
care of
already
that.
signed up for it. So
Wow.
It's good to see you.
Good to have you,
Appreciate very much
Lindsay.
Lindsay Dawkins with us. Well, we're going to get a taste of the Congo coming
right.
up next as we continue. Six
Six
in the City.
I'm Dr. Keith H. Taylor, owner and CEO of the Mid-South Dental Implant and Oral Surgery Center. Our clinic is unique because it offers oral surgery suites, general dentistry suites, as well as a fully run operating room. EPlus Broadband has never let me down. Reps that actually gave me their personal phone numbers, they definitely were compassionate. They knew that some of the technical terms they were using I couldn't understand, and they broke them down to me, and I thought this went a long way. Thank you, EPlus Broadband.
For the most reliable drinking water supply at the highest quality, reach for the tap. Our tap water is safe and continues to exceed all government requirements. For more information about our drinking water, visit www.jaxenergy.com/JEACCR.
Move over. It's the law. When approaching work vehicles or crews, move over to create a safety zone. It protects utility workers, law enforcement, firefighters, and emergency personnel. It's not an option. Slow down. It could save a life. Stay safe. Move over.
For 9 years, the READ team has helped over 2,200 second graders read better through coaching and friendships. Students have increased their word recognition by as much as 300%. Reading on grade level opens the door for Google searches, driver's licenses, and career opportunities. Invest 1 hour a week to give our second graders every chance to read on grade level. Go to thereadteam.org to sign up. The READ Team, changing our community one word at a time. In partnership with JMCSS, Leaders Education Foundation, and United Way of West Tennessee. But you already knew that because you can read.
Welcome back to Six in the City. You can enjoy the taste and sounds of the Congo with a night of
And the sights.
Congolese cuisine, music, and fashion to benefit work of Motima Ministries in the Democratic Republic of the Congo. That's what the poster says, and here she is.
That's right.
Yeah. A lot of Mova is with us, and she started this event 14 years ago.
14 years.
When you came on the first time, I thought, well, that's not ever going to work. You know what I mean?
Did you,
Well, you certainly did. Hold that microphone up close.
Yeah.
You said you were going to.
That's
you said
right.
you were
14
going
years
to.
later, here we are.
14 years
It is
later,
coming
here
up
we are.
October the 12th from
That's
5
right.
until 7. It's going to be at the West Jackson Baptist Church.
That's right.
So what's going to happen that night?
What is going to happen? We're going to have music, right?
All right.
And we are this time we're trying to get a little band, folks from Congo, but they live in Texas. So
Okay.
hopefully, you know,
Okay, good,
we're still
good. All right.
trying
Still
to
working
work
on
as-
that.
Yeah,
Okay.
something. So anyway, music, because we love music anyway.
Oh, yeah.
And the fashion show, you know,
Now, is what you're wearing something
that's
that they
right,
know?
from
Okay.
home, from the
Nice,
motherland, right?
nice. I love
so
the colors.
fashion show and the food. And you know the food, I cook the food,
I started
my
saying,
family.
you do all the cooking, right?
Yeah, and my family.
And
Well,
that's
the
a lot of
fashions
food.
are actually made by women in the
Yes,
Congo, right?
over there.
So tell people how this works.
Yes, how does it work? So we have, sewing ministry. So we have a center. So we have women and men, and most of the time, women come, but men,
Okay.
so far we have like,
you provide
few.
sewing machines for
We
people.
provide sewing machines, for them. So we teach them how to sew. So we tell, since it is a Christian organization, by the way, so we tell them about Jesus. While we're doing all this, we teach them. And then if the money is available, that's the main thing right there too. And we go have to give them sewing machines so they become self-sufficient to take care of their family, husband, or, children, you name it.
And this is all done through the Motema Ministries.
That's right.
So tell people what that is.
So, okay, Motema is our ministry. So Motema in Lingala, one of the languages we speak, means the hearts.
Okay.
My hearts. So we have the hearts to give,
Okay.
to teach our folks.
So all these things that you're showing here, these are
That's
all
right.
handmade?
Actually, you see, this one here was made over there. One of our students over there, she
Okay.
graduated. Now she's helping teach over there too.
Okay.
Benedict in French, her name. But anyway, what else was if you were following? What was I saying here?
We're talking about Motema Ministries.
Yeah, we were talking
I
about
was saying,
what the
Motema
Motema
means the
does.
heart. So we have the heart to give. So we tell them about Jesus, we teach them, then we give them sewing machines. So this fundraiser that we do, this is the only thing we do
To generate cash.
to generate money. So the sewing machines, it's a manual because electricity, when I was growing up, we had electricity all the time, like here, but now it's a luxury.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so not only that, we also have, we give clothes to the widows of our soldiers that passed, and military, our soldiers and our polices. And then we give uniforms also to the students in primary school. So what we do, we buy fabrics and then we teach these ladies and many that are learning to teach them how to give back because it's free. They don't pay. So we teach them so they can make this uniform and then
They can become self-sufficient and have their own job
that's
and
right.
make their
so
own
we
money.
give them the uniform to the people that
Nice.
needed that.
Now, these are not made of fabric, though, right? These
No,
are
this
beads?
is not fabric. Yeah, that is fabric.
Right, and they
These
make the
are
backpacks.
beads.
They make the backpacks,
That's
too.
right, the
Oh,
backpack
wow.
too. And they make these clothes, and they have fashion show too. So when they finish, they have to make their own clothes to have, like a little fashion show. So we have what we call graduation for them.
Okay.
Now, this is coming up October the 12th,
That's
which is
right.
what night of the week?
It's a Saturday, always
Saturday
Saturday,
night, 5 till 7,
Steve.
West Jackson Baptist Church. How do we
That's
get
right.
tickets?
You get tickets by, you can go online, you can call 731 402-0452. That's my number. Again, you can call 731-402-0452. You can call, So it is
you're on
$35.
$35.
And you're on Facebook as well?
Yeah, we are on Facebook. And
Okay.
if you go ahead and reserve a table, it's going to be only $250. So that's a bargain, $30.
good.
Sure is.
It's very good to see you.
Thank you so
Nice
much
to
for
see you
bringing
too.
your stuff. This is
All right.
beautiful.
Hate the things are worse. there.
Well,
Yes.
yeah, well, we're getting there.
We're getting
there.
Slowly getting there.
Good to see you.
God is good.
These folks are with us for the first time. We'll talk to them later in this show. We're going to the main stage, and this is To Worship.
To worship.
One creation suddenly articulate with 1,000 tongues to lift one cry. Then from north to south and east to west, we'd hear Christ be magnified. the whole earth echoing his eminence. His name would burst from sea and sky, from rivers to the mountaintops. We hear Christ be magnified. Oh, Christ be magnified. Let his praise arise. Christ be magnified in me. And oh, Christ be magnified from the altar of my life. Christ be magnified in me. When every creature finds its inmost melody, and every human heart its native cry, oh, then in one enraptured hymn of praise we'll sing, Christ be magnified. Oh, we lift you high. We're singing, oh, Christ be magnified. Let his praise arise. Christ be magnified in me. And oh, Christ be magnified from the altar of my life. Christ be magnified in me. And I won't bow to idols. I'll stand strong and worship you. And if it puts me in the fire, I'll rejoice 'cause you're there too. I won't be formed by feelings. I hold fast to what is true. And if the cross brings transformation, I'll be crucified with you. 'Cause death is just the doorway into resurrection life. If I join you in your sufferings, then I'll join you when you rise. And when you return in glory with all the angels and the saints, my heart will still be singing, my song will be the same. Oh, Christ be magnified. Let his praise arise.
From time to time, life may throw us a curveball. Even with the best of efforts, maintaining the essentials like utilities can be difficult. With UtiliCare, you can make a donation to help provide utility assistance to families right here in Jackson. Your contribution makes a difference for those families struggling to pay utility bills. Go online to learn more or donate. jaxenergy.com/UtiliCare.
The Tennessee Department of Environment and Conservation every 2 years does an unannounced on-site review to evaluate every facet of a water system. Inspection includes real-time water sampling, records reviews, personnel training, certification, and more. A perfect score is $5.99. For the third consecutive inspection covering the last 6 years, the Jackson Energy Authority water system achieved a perfect score. $5.99, 100%, 3 consecutive times. That seldom happens, but it happened now at JEA today.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Never gonna let you go. Never gonna let
Welcome back to Six in the City. We talked to Lindsay Dawkins, and she's
Yes.
changed her work. Lisa Peoples is here. She's not with Arms. She's not with Lane. She's with the Red Cross.
Hello, Steve.
Yeah, well, it's good to catch up with you. Well, let's grow. She's done excellent work where she's been. Thanks. Bree Houston is with us, and Lisa Peoples and Curtis Mormon is with us, and they're with the American Red Cross. And they had a special initiative they announced. What was it, last year?
It was actually 2022.
Okay, 22. They started, and where they work with other community organizations to try to help them assess needs and see how they can help them, in some cases, actually raise money or give things to other organizations in this community. Which, you know, sounds crazy.
Sounds crazy. It does.
And I'm sure that's kind of been the reaction. You know.
It has been. You know,
normally. So how's this going?
It's going great. Like I said, October 2022, it was launched here in Madison County. We were one of 8 counties that were selected across the nation because we are at risk for some type of natural disaster to happen in the community. And so what we're doing with these nonprofits, we're partnering with them so that our community can be more resilient. And we're building a network of local nonprofits so that they're doing the work before, during, and after for when those other agencies
we see the need this week, do we not?
Absolutely.
What's happening up in East Tennessee and the Carolinas. All right. So the idea was when you start doing community assessment, we got a lot of great organizations doing many, many things out there. Sometimes we don't know what's being done exactly by whom. And then also, we can't do everything. And so
sometimes can't get to those more rural areas.
In emergency response, if we're going to respond, we're going to need the help of a lot of other people that are doing other things, right?
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of times when things happen, we tend to saturate a particular area. But then just think about Madison County. There's Bemis, there's Beach Bluff, there's Pinson. All this is in our county, but some of those people are disconnected from those resources. And so if something happened, how would they get food? How would they get health care? And how would they get the necessary help that they need? And so with these nonprofits that's in that community, a lot of times they're grassroots, mom and pop, or just a few people who come together who have a passion for whatever their thing is, but they're strapped for finances, or they need a piece of equipment that they can do more. And so that's what we come to.
So what have y'all been doing since 2022 to implement this then? What's going on out here?
All right, since 2022, what we did, we went out and made an assessment of the community to see who's out there, what they was doing, and then we started making partnership. I think Bree can tell you about some of the partners that we have.
A few partners that we have since I've been with the team, Community Cafe, Operation Hope, the Dream Center, Madison Chester Baptist Association, which they are a disaster relief team. What they do is they send teams out. They actually just sent 2 teams out this week for the hurricane relief in East Tennessee. We also have Jonah Affordable Housing, Lane Community College Garden. They have a community garden that feeds the area and to help get the community involved.
So this is kind of tailored more for your smaller organizations that don't get that big funding, that don't get the grants that they can use to reach out to these communities.
Exactly, and those are the partners that we sought out. Those type of partners, we call them hyper local in our world.
Okay.
So when you think about the United Way and the Salvation Army, take nothing away from them, they're doing some magnificent work, but they are a national organization, so they get funding from all over places.
All right, so what's happening as a result of this then, as far as these networks? What comes out of this?
So what comes out of it is that the community gets what it needs because it's being beefed up by the people who are doing it. So we help them to build capacity. So if an organization now is into feeding the community, so if they're feeding 30 or 40 people, we want to put them in a position that they can feed 50 to 60 people, and especially continue their operation during the disaster as well.
So that's an overriding part of this thing is that when those relationships are there, you know these people. And you know what they do.
Absolutely.
So if a disaster hits, like we've seen up in East Tennessee, and all,
so if there's
that network is already established.
Yes.
You know each other.
So if there are organizations out there that are interested in becoming a partner, how do they do that?
They can reach out. They can call me at 731-499-2115, or they can email me at Curtis, CURTIS.Mormon, MORMAN, at redcross.org.
Okay. Is there a website too that they can go to and find out information?
Yes, www.redcross.org is our website. It's a national website, but certainly you can see some information on our page here that's catered to the Jackson chapter.
Right. Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much.
It's good to see you.
It is good to have you guys here.
I want to follow up with this, see how things go. It's good to see you again,
Yeah.
Lisa. Delighted. You're a great spot. And they'll see that too.
That's right.
Good.
They'll appreciate
Well, we're
that.
going back to the main stage once again to worship.
All my words fall short. I've got nothing new. How could I express all my gratitude? I could sing these songs as I often do, but every song must end, and you never do. So I'll throw up my hands and praise you again and again, 'cause all that I have is a hallelujah, hallelujah. And I know it's not much, but I've nothing else fit for a king except for a heart singing hallelujah, hallelujah. I've got one response, I've got just one move, with my arms stretched wide, I will worship you. So I'll throw up my hands and praise you again and again, 'cause all that I have is a hallelujah, hallelujah. And I know it's not much, but I've nothing else fit for a king except for a heart singing hallelujah, hallelujah. So come on, my soul, oh, don't you get shy on me, lift up your song, 'cause you got a lion inside of those lungs. Get up and praise the Lord. Come on, my soul, oh, don't you get shy on me, lift up your song, 'cause you got a lion inside of those lungs. Get up and praise the Lord. Come on, my soul, oh, don't you get shy on me, lift up your song, 'cause you got a lion inside of those lungs. Get up and praise the Lord. So I'll throw up my
Donating blood is safe, easy, and in less than an hour, you can save up to 3 lives. If you've donated with us before, thank you. We can't wait to see you again. If you've never donated before, now is the time. Give blood at Lifeline Blood Services today.
Every 3 years, the American Public Power Association recognizes public power companies that demonstrate proficiency in reliability, workforce development, safety, and system improvement. The recognition, RP3. The highest level RP3 is the Diamond RP3. In 2023, JEA's Electric Division received the Diamond RP3 award for the 8th consecutive time. This never happened before, but it's JEA today.
Every 2 seconds, someone in the U.S. needs blood. Lifeline Blood Services provides blood to 17 hospitals and 12 air-vac services in 20 counties. To make your donation, you can come to one of our 2 locations today.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
Welcome back to Six in the City. Tate Cronin is with us. He is with the West Tennessee Center for Ag Research and Education. And there's a special event coming up this week. We're doing the show October the 1st. It's the 3rd and 4th. It's Thursday and Friday. And we're going to fall in the gardens.
That's right. Yeah, this is our annual plant sale and lecture series. This is one of our largest events of the year. It's a 2-day event. The first day, Thursday, it's really the main day of the event. We're going to have guest lecturers doing gardening presentations, as well as garden tours. We're going to have some demonstrations on topics such as Japanese gardening techniques, some new things that we didn't offer last year, but we're also going to have local vendors, food trucks. Thursday, it's from 9 in the morning to 8 at night.
Okay.
It's an all-day event. We're going to have breakfast served in the morning. We'll have food trucks there at lunch. And then the Madison County Master Gardeners will actually be hosting a community potluck dinner that night.
Nice.
So
is that right? Okay.
we really want the community to come out, spend the whole day. It's free to attend. So
we don't need tickets or anything?
Absolutely not. Just come
show
on
up.
out and attend. The second day of the event on Friday is just the plant sale. It'll start on Thursday from 2 to 6.
Okay.
And then on Friday from 10 to 2, it's just the plant sale.
Just the plant sale.
But it's an opportunity. If you miss it on Thursday, you still have a chance to shop.
Now, will there be tours or anything on Thursday as well?
On Friday, it's just the sale.
Friday, just the
Thursday,
sale.
we'll have both tours of the gardens as well as of the center itself.
Okay.
Oh.
So, but you don't have to have tickets or anything?
Nope, no tickets at all. It's free to attend.
9 a.m. until 8 p.m. on Thursday. All right. Now, the plant sale will focus on, you say, more perennials, right?
Yes.
During this time of year. Stuff that we can actually and should plant now.
Yeah, absolutely. So our spring plant sale in May is a little bit more focused on annuals as well as perennials. Fall plant sale is almost exclusively perennials because obviously it's almost winter. We want to make sure we're offering plants that you can plant now that'll survive the winter and come around for many years to come.
Okay. That's coming up at the center, which is at 205 Airways Boulevard. And this, if you haven't been, we assume most people have been, but not everybody has been.
Can't really assume that, you know.
Now, these lectures and all are going to be about what?
Yeah, so we're going to have 3 lectures. The first lecture begins at 10:30. The guest speaker is Shalina Durkot. She's the coordinator of the UT Gardens in Crossville. So she's going to be talking about the gardens up there, the practices they use. It's basically our sister garden, as I like to describe it. Together, we make up the State Botanical Garden of Tennessee, the one in Jackson, the one in Crossville, and the one in Knoxville. We'll have another presentation at 12:30 and at 6:30. Those are hosted by Jared Barnes from Stephen F. Austin State University. He's going to be talking about landscape design, basically designing your gardens, as well as picking out plants that are really showy, that are really a centerpiece of your garden.
Okay.
Now, is there, as far as the plant sale goes, is there like a list of plants anywhere that people can go and take a look at and kind of make their little list of what they want to buy?
Yeah, absolutely. That's always the question we always get leading up, like, where's that list of plants for sale? But yeah, it's on our website, West Tennessee, or westtn.tennessee.edu. The full event schedule is there when the tours are being held, as well as the full plant list, as well as some facts about it. But you can see what we have for sale.
Nice.
It's West, is it West, W-E-S-T with another T, T-N?
Yeah,
West, T-N?
Yes, West
Dot
TN.
Tennessee.
Tennessee.edu.
.edu. Okay. You got all the information there. So you do this every year, this
Yes,
fall.
this is our annual event. You know, a lot of people are disappointed that summer celebration now alternates years with Milan No-Till. So this was one of our first years, I guess, since we started summer celebration 33 years ago that we didn't have it. But Fall in the Gardens is our annual event. It's really grown a lot. It's not replacing summer celebration, but it's an opportunity every year for people to still learn about gardening and horticulture.
Now, will you guys still do like the pumpkin displays that you've always done?
You know, we have not done the pumpkin displays in a few years.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately.
We got to bring that back.
We
gotta
do.
Talk to Jason.
Absolutely. I know a lot of people always look forward to that. But
Okay, great.
But you will be able to take like walking tours or wagon tours throughout the
absolutely.
whole garden so you can see what's out there and see with the work that's done. Awesome.
Tate's Domain covers a lot of things all over West Tennessee, in fact, and we're talking about this week. The Ames Plantation had its what field trial? It's the
125th bird dog trials.
That's
at Ames
crazy.
Plantation earlier in
125th.
February this year. So what a legacy.
Absolutely.
Good to see you, Tate.
It
Good to
is.
see you.
Good to
Thanks
have
for
you,
having
Tate.
me.
It's Thursday and Friday, 9 a.m. until 8 p.m.
The 3rd
and then 10
and the
till 2.
4th.
Yeah, 3rd and 4th.
That's this week.
That's this week.
Because it's October.
We'll be right back with more as we continue Six in the City.
Want to receive account information via text? When you enroll in JA Alerts, you can. Text to get a bill balance, due date, set a payment extension, receive an outage notification. Reply to report an electric outage. Text JOIN, J-O-I-N, text JOIN to 53248, 53248. Cell phone number must be current and attached to your JA account. Visit jaxenergy.com/textalerts for more information.
At Southern Family Dentistry, we offer dental treatment for your entire family. We have the latest 3D digital x-ray system. We offer implants, veneers, teeth whitening, and all the other normal services you receive at the dental office. We have 2 offices, one in Milan and one in Jackson, and EPlus broadband telephone services allows us to connect both of those offices. It doesn't matter which office the patient calls, we have the ability to speak to that patient at either location.
We're stacking up with events that are coming up this week.
I know.
We got one now coming up the 4th and 5th. It's going to be at Era Athletics, and that's the new location. Where is Era Athletics now?
New location over off of Country Club, the old FedEx warehouse.
The old FedEx warehouse. Okay.
2125 Express Drive.
Express Drive. Okay.
That's exciting news. A new facility. When did you guys move into that facility?
Today.
Oh, just there today. Awesome.
Y'all just moved in for this show? Is that what we got?
This is going to be our new building.
Okay.
A new building.
I figured, so we got this going. Let me go back and introduce everybody. Charlie Felton's with us, from whom you just heard. And Sophia Evans is with us, and Kylie Cartwright is with us. All right. So what is this show?
This show is a Halloween show that we have done for the past 5 years. Every year it has a slightly different theme, but every year it has been the House of Misfits, which is just kind of what we categorize it under. This year the theme is the Freeze, and it's about the white dragon and black dragon, who are sisters.
Okay.
And
I don't want to give it away too much, because too much, you gotta come and watch so you can figure out what it's all about. But yes, White Dragon, she's sort of the villain at the beginning, and I don't want to say too much.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, no, we don't want to give away the plot of it. So House of Misfits,
All right.
the Freeze
Well,
is...
we need to pass that microphone. That was not working.
Yeah, we gotta do something with
So
your
what
mic,
is,
Kylie.
what is your part in this show here, Charlie?
For the last 4 years, I have been blessed to be the mad scientist.
Okay.
I am the one who has created all these wonderful creatures.
Okay.
And Amanda Scott is our coordinator and director, and working through our athletics. She's had this program for 5 years. Started out with 8 or 9 kids. We're up to close to 30 now.
Oh, wow.
And aerial silks and lyra and slings is something that you just don't see anywhere else.
Right, right.
And this is amazing. What these girls, these athletes actually do is absolutely amazing, and it's inspiring to see them get up in the air 20, 25, 30 feet and do things that you and I both know we're not going to do, especially you, Steve.
Yeah, especially. All right, hand this microphone right here.
Yeah, let me have this one. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, so describe this athleticism here that we got going on.
So aerial silks is a very fun sport, but you're going up 20, 30 feet into the air, and
It's good now. We're good.
You're doing splits, doing flips. You're doing a whole bunch of cool tricks on lyra, silks,
And what is
sling.
lyra for those of us that don't know?
The way I like to describe lyra, silks, and sling, lyra is a metal hoop that hangs from the ceiling.
Okay.
And silks is a fabric that you climb on.
Yeah.
That's what I like to describe it as.
Okay. And how long have you ladies been doing this?
I have been taking aerial silks at Aero Athletics for 4 years now. This will be my 4th show.
Okay, and yours?
I've been doing this for 5 years now. I've been doing it since I was 8.
All right. So you've been in every performance, haven't
Yes,
you?
I have. This is my fifth.
So what got this started? Whose idea was it to do the Halloween show?
Coach Amanda.
Yeah.
Amanda. Okay.
Coach Amanda Scott, she is absolutely amazing. She is so creative, and we're so thankful to have her. She's made this whole experience and being able to be a part of such an amazing thing absolutely incredible.
Oh, wow.
It's so fun. She's amazing.
So how can we get tickets to the event?
You can buy tickets online on our Facebook page, the House of Misfits 731.
House of
Or
Misfits.
you can scan our QR code on our poster.
On the poster.
Okay, so you got the
You
poster.
find the poster.
Now, the show dates are coming up Friday and Saturday. This Friday and Saturday, the 4th and the 5th. And that'll be at 6 p.m. Doors open at 5:30, right?
Yes.
How much are tickets?
Okay.
25 for adults, 18
For kids.
kids, and then we have a kid pit,
Pit
which is going to be a lot of fun. The Mad
Oh, yeah.
Scientist is going to be having some fun with the little ones.
Okay.
And that's
It's really
$15.
fun.
So everybody in the whole family can
The
show up
kids
for this
pit
thing.
is in front of like all
Okay.
the seats, so like the younger kids who can't really see as well, they can sit in front and
Okay.
be in there, and the mad scientist interacts with them a little bit.
Okay. so
You
keep
also
them
get some
entertained.
interaction with some of the characters
Yes.
and super close
So you will
calls.
be in costume doing
Yes.
this?
Yes.
Oh, not
Costume,
just leotard. You will be
makeup,
in full costume.
hair.
Wow.
It has a plot and a storyline, and we get to tell this amazing story doing all these cool tricks that you don't normally get
That's
to see.
so exciting.
Air
That's
Athletics
awesome.
is going to be the place.
That's
and
right. You got to
at a-
be there.
at a
It's
new
2125 Express
Express
Drive
Drive.
in the old FedEx building out
Okay,
there
good.
by.
It's good to see all of you.
Yeah,
Appreciate
it's
it.
good to
Always
have you
always
guys
good to
here.
see you. Appreciate it very much. And that's coming up this Friday and Saturday,
Friday and
6
Saturday.
o'clock.
That's right.
We're going back to the main stage to worship.
Look at the flowers and all of their beauty. I don't have to wonder, you know what you're doing. So why would I worry at all? 'Cause you're faithful to supply everything I need, everything I need. I know my Father has it, my Father has it. Every single time the Lord will provide. My Father has it, my Father has it, yeah. Look at the sparrow, lacking for nothing. No fear of tomorrow and what it will bring. If I have you, I have enough, 'cause your love will satisfy everything I need, everything I need, everything I need. My Father has it, my Father has it. Every single time the Lord will provide. My Father has it, my Father has it. So seek first the kingdom and its treasures. Everything else, it will be added. All that I'm needing, I know the Lord will provide. 'Cause I know my God's not empty-handed. He gives us blessings upon blessings. I'm still believing. I know the Lord will provide everything I need. Oh, everything I need, everything I need. I know my Father has it, my Father has it. Every single time the Lord will provide. My Father has it, my Father has it. Everything I need, everything I need. I know my Father has it, my Father has it. Every single time the Lord will provide. My Father has it. Seek first the kingdom and its treasures. Everything else will be added. All that I'm needing, I know the Lord will provide. 'Cause I know my God's.
Hi, I'm here to ask the people of Jackson to be a part of a groundbreaking program, 4 Minute City.
Every minute you don't get help after a sudden cardiac arrest, your chance of survival decreases by 10%.
That's why Friends of Heart and the Jackson Fire Department have created a care team.
A group of everyday citizens trained, equipped, and ready to save lives in our community.
Please call this number or visit our website.
Together, we can save lives.
Tired of internet that leaves you waiting and monitoring your usage with extra fees? Switch to EPlus broadband from the Jackson Energy Authority for fiber optic internet with the fastest speeds to keep everyone connected. Enjoy being online as much as you want without worrying about extra fees or data usage limits. Perfect for when you need to download and upload large files, stream videos, or use your favorite video conferencing app. EPlus broadband, fastest internet, no data caps, no slowdowns, no worries.
So, I'm kind of new here, but I've noticed a trend. My human does this funny thing where she goes around and gets all my toys, and then she hides them in that basket by the door. You know, but it's always the same basket, and it's always in the same place. And then she acts so surprised when I find them, but, you know, she's putting them in the same basket. Again. It's like, hello? That's where you put it last time. You were the worst at hide and go seek.
We've been hearing them all during the show. We'll hear them one more time before we get away, and it's to worship. They're with us. Good to see you guys.
First time they've been on the show.
First time on this show with us, so it's good to have you here. All right, so what's the story of this band?
Oh, man, so a couple years ago, it was about almost 4 years ago now, we got asked to play a youth retreat about 13 hours away in Charleston. And ever since then, I mean, we just kind of decided to keep the thing going. We added a couple members, and so that's the story of it. You know.
So it was what kind of event?
It was a youth retreat, like a church youth retreat.
So y'all had been playing at church, and
no, we actually all of us go. Most of us go to different churches. Actually, we just sort of knew each other and kind of.
So y'all kind of grouped together.
Yeah, we knew this thing was going on, and I got asked to help lead it, and so I was like, "Hey, let's bring a crew and make a band out of it."
Well, let's get everybody's name.
Yeah, so I'm Cole Harris.
Okay.
Ollie Myrick, I play the keyboard.
All right.
I'm Jared Williams, I play the bass.
I'm Jackson Milner, play the drums.
Okay. Okay. All right, so you guys were doing this independently, and you're all involved in Christian music.
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay. And so you went, this gig felt okay, and so then you said,
right.
Maybe we'll something here.
Well, we love worshiping the Lord, and what better to worship the Lord in front of the world, you know. The more people we can reach, the better, because that's what God's called us to do.
All right, so how's it gone for you now? You've been at this, what, you say 4 years?
Almost 4 years now. So we've had plenty of local gigs. You know, we've traveled a couple times, like I said, to Charleston. We've got a gig coming up down in Mississippi coming up soon. But we do a lot of local West Tennessee churches, specifically towards Dyersburg area. We've done a lot of events, but we're hoping to record an album soon.
Oh, is that right? Okay.
Yes.
You're going to do that
so
here?
You're writing new music, is it?
Yes, yes. A lot of the stuff we did in our studio session this morning was
original stuff.
Was originals.
So who's doing the writing?
All of us.
We all do.
Yeah, go ahead.
We all do a little bit.
Writing. Okay. That's interesting.
Yeah, I start a lot of them, and then I bring the ideas in, and then they finish them.
Yeah,
because
like
I'm not good at getting them done.
Our most recent song we wrote in a hotel room, like in Kentucky.
I think I was asleep.
On a retreat we were doing. Yeah, these guys were falling asleep, and me and Jackson finished
They finished the song while we were sleeping.
You got it done, right?
Yeah. And we have a song released on Spotify
Yes.
and all streaming platforms.
Okay,
but
that was going to be my next question.
It's called
How
Over
can
and
people-
Over.
How can people follow you?
Yes, so we have Instagram and Facebook. That's at To Worship Official.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay.
And you can find us on all music platforms.
And that's
as
two, the number two.
Number
the
two,
number two, the
capital
word
W, worship. Yeah.
Okay, all right. And so how do people get in touch with you for if they want you guys to come play for a gig or a show?
I would probably email me. Personally, we do have an email address, but I would just email me at coleharris647 @gmail.com.
Okay.
That's the easiest way to get in touch with me because I monitor that email pretty often, and then we'll get in touch. We'd love to do any events, any youth retreats coming up. We always want to worship the Lord and glorify Him.
Right.
Are y'all working together every week now as a group, or are you still doing individual work?
Yeah, so I lead worship at a small church plant in Dyersburg.
Okay.
My drummer plays with me there, and then Ollie.
I live in Nashville, actually, so I'm the furthest away from the other guys. And
I play bass on Sunday mornings for FBC Dyersburg pretty consistently. So.
Okay. So y'all from Dyersburg?
Most of us are from that area. Yeah, that
Okay.
general area.
Okay. All right.
All right, so when you look back on it, what caused it to click? What did you find together that you hadn't found?
Man, that's a hard question to answer, but you want to answer it, Jackson?
I mean, I think when we first played, it was just me and him, and then we had another guy, but he couldn't continue with the band, so these two joined.
Yes.
I remember that first event we all played together. There was just something about, I don't know, it felt like we've always been a band. I don't know what it was. Like, we started playing, and then it didn't take us long to like learn songs. We just could just relate to each other. We could like pick off what each other was doing, and I think we just had fun with it. And we're friends outside of it too, which I think that helps. But if you put all that together, we just have a lot of fun.
So when you record now, you'll be recording where? What are the plans?
Probably Union University,
Okay.
their studio.
Okay. All right.
Okay, excellent.
So where do you get your inspiration for your music?
All over.
A lot of different things that wouldn't make you think worship music.
That's true.
Okay.
Yeah. We like to incorporate a lot of styles, like a lot of our originals. One of our songs, we like to call it like an early 2000s rock type thing. And what else? Lots of elevation worship type stuff. Lots of big names we take a lot of inspiration from, but we like to bring in other styles too.
The name of the group is the number 2, and then worship.
Yes.
And there's a Facebook page,
Facebook page and Instagram @2worshipofficial.
2worshipofficial.
Yeah, you'll see our ugly faces on the front.
All right. So you'll know to write home.
He's like, speak for yourself.
All right, guys. All right, here we go. Good to have you
thank
here.
you guys
Yes,
for
sir.
being
Thank
here.
you.
We
Thank you.
appreciate it.
We're going to close out the show with these guys, and we're glad to have them with us. We'll be right back with more as we continue. Six in the City.
That's my neighbor Joe. Hey, Joe.
Hey, John.
Joe's about to make a big mistake. Hey, Joe, think it might be a good idea to call 811 to have the utilities marked before you start digging?
I'm not digging very deep. It's no big deal.
No big deal.
Dad, the TV's out. Internet too.
Remember, safe digging always starts with a free call to 811. Oh, what a knucklehead.
Do you love sports? Then you should know about STEM. Because maximizing nutrition, analyzing peak muscle performance, calculating the perfect shot, and more are all made possible by science, technology, engineering, and math. In fact, there are more careers than ever in sports science. So if you have a passion for sports, then think about getting involved in STEM and improve everyone's game on and off the field. Get inspired at shecanstem.com.
The family's visit to the forest inspired a beautiful question. Mother, mother, am I a tree? You tell me to stand tall. You tell me to stay rooted. I think I am a tree. My child, of course you are. But what kind of tree will you be? The kind to hug or the kind to climb? Doesn't matter what you choose, so long as you choose to be a tree that's kind.
Make the forest part of your story at a park near you. Find one at discovertheforest.org.
Welcome back to Six in the City. We're doing the show on Tuesday, October the 1st, and we got a section of our state that has been totally devastated with the remnants of Hurricane Helene. And it's a reminder we are supply chain dependent in our
That's
world.
right.
And when you wash out roads and utility structure and cell
Complete
towers,
towns.
everything else, then you're alone, no way to communicate, no way to travel, and totally isolated till you get help. And it's something that that hurricane was supposed to veer our way in the state on those original forms and set over West Tennessee. So we're reminded it's just a matter of geography sometimes. But we think about that. And we have a utility crew here that's in Bristol,
That's right.
Tennessee. And,
With
that area.
restoration efforts.
But it's total devastation. Just remind her to take care of ourselves.
And also, too, in the police department, fire department gathering water
Yes,
to
water.
take to
There are a lot of
deliver.
initiatives going on in the community. It'll be done through churches, through the city, through the county. They're collecting at fire stations supplies.
But bottled
for those
water
areas.
is one of the biggest supplies that are needed
just
right
be
now.
aware of all that. And we're mindful of that and how vulnerable we all are.
That's right.
In this, so, and store stuff if you can.
That's right.
Water and other things.
That's right. Today, October 1st, is National Night Out. So there's lots of
Okay,
communities
things
around
going on.
town that are doing National Night Out.
100th birthday of Jimmy Carter. Former
Wow.
president
Woo.
today. A lot of great things.
100th birthday.
We got a lot of things going on in the community, but keep those drives in mind out there. And,
That's right.
And once again, the city and county, in Jackson and Madison County and other organizations, but they're doing it through fire stations here locally, collecting water and other things. So just stay tuned into that. Let's go to work.
That's right.
Go to work. All right. We're glad to have these guys with us. Once again, we want to thank all of our guests and thank you for sharing the time with us every week here on 6 in the City.
Look forward to seeing you next week.
Look, we do. And we have football Friday night,
Oh, yeah.
JCM Northside. Somebody's going to win the Commissioner's Cup or
Gonna
take
be
a key step.
Gonna be a
Big
good
game coming up this week. And we look forward to seeing you then.
That's right.
Well, we're going to let these guys close it out. As we leave, we're going to worship.
Remember those walls that we called sin and shame? They were like prisons that we couldn't escape. But he came and he died and he rose. Those walls are rubble now. Remember those giants we called death and grave? They were like mountains that stood in our way. But he came and he died and he rose. Those giants are dead now. This is our God, this is who he is. He loves us. This is our God, this is what he does. He saves us. He bore the cross, beat the grave. Let heaven and earth proclaim. This is our God, King Jesus. Remember that fear that took our breath away. So weak that we could barely pray. But he heard every word, every whisper. And now those altars in the wilderness tell the story of his faithfulness. Never once did he fail, and he never will. This is our God, this is who he is. He loves us. This is our God, this is what he does. He saves us. He bore the cross, he beat the grave. Let heaven and earth proclaim. This is our God, King Jesus. Who pulled me out of that pit? He did, he did. Who paid for all of our sin? Nobody but Jesus.
Hey guys, how are you today?
Good.
I'm here to talk about how with technology you can make amazing worlds. Come with me. My team and I bring the Halo world to life.
Is that you?
That is me. I wasn't a math genius and I knew nothing about coding. But you guys do. You guys have the power to change things.
I want your job.
I want you to have my job.
Eyes forward. Don't drive distracted.